And when you were first diagnosed with cancer, how did your male friends react?
Yeah, that's actually why at the end of the day I published my story.
Yeah.
Writing was my therapy. At the beginning I've written letters to a friend in Germany and realized if I write it down it's like laying something off. It's not on your mind, it's not with you anymore, you've dumped it there on paper and it's done. So I've took these letters, they were actually the framework for the book. And I published it because the first thing guys said to me, how did you find out? Because everybody, being a teacher in a small community, everybody knew that I had testicular cancer. It was no problem for me. But their first reaction was, how did you find out? Everybody is scared that it's going to happen to them, but nobody talks.
Yeah.
Typical male. We don't go to the doctor. We don't
talk about anything.
Yeah, we don't talk about these things to each other. We make dirty jokes, but if it's serious, then we don't talk about these things. That's actually another reason why I thought I have to do something, because I know what trauma I've been through at the age of 30, where you think, oh, cancer is only older people getting cancer, and suddenly you're 30 years old, and the youngest guy that I saw in the clinic was 12 years old. So as soon as guys get into puberty, then there's a risk of testicular cancer, because it's normally sperm cells that doesn't develop properly and they turn into cancer cells. And between 15 and 38 is sperm production is the highest, and that's why it's the highest risk that you get the cancer during that time.
All right.
But in that age group, nobody talks about these things, because cancer is not a topic if you're young, because you think it's older people, and being that part of the body, and about serious things, guys don't talk about these things, and they won't easily go to the doctor either.
Yep.
That actually pushed me and said, I like to advertise this. I like to do awareness to save young people, and that from a student of mine was actually just by talking balls I saved a life.
Yeah. Now, how often should men or boys go to the doctor and get checked for testicular cancer?
Actually, you don't really have to go to the doctor. It's self-examination is the easiest or the best. They say once a month. So they should check the surface of the testicle, feel it regularly, and if there is some other changes like lumps or bumps, then they immediately should go just to their normal doctor, and they will refer them to a specialist if necessary. So it's actually just a regular checkup, like they recommend women with breast cancer to check their breast regularly. It's the same with testicular cancer.